Yeah, after people attend the sessions, we get a foundation. We ask them to fill out an assessment, and those answers are routed back to the leader. So if one of the sessions is around feedback, and we teach a segment called Eat Feedback, once they complete that session, they'll complete an assessment. The really cool thing is the results of that assessment go right back to the leader, and they've been equipped with a module of how to keep the process going. We also send reinforcement lessons, and depending on the company, we can send it to your uh, desktop, your PC, your cell phone via text messages or even audio. It's really up to the client. Part of it is we're creatures of habit, right? The more we have reminders, the more we're nurtured to move in the right direction. And I'm talking positively nurtured as well, positively pursuing things that, you know what, we might even have a negative reaction to, such as, well, I feel like I receive feedback well, and yet I'm still going through this. The point being is that the reinforcement is critical. Training by itself has fractional success. Training with a leader who's coaching, and we give them modules exactly how to coach for each topic. And then we're also nurturing through reinforcement lessons for people to take actions, such as random act of kindness, ask a teammate for feedback, asking someone outside the organization to give you feedback in terms of how you handle conflict. And what we're doing is we're giving them mindsets, perspectives. We're fueling their mind to start to think about, what perception am I creating out there? What is my personal brand? And I think by reinforcing, we're creating habits. When you take somebody, and I'll share this from a very unique perspective. We had somebody years ago, after about 12 months, said, we're just not seeing what we need to from the program. And the leaders were not coaching much. And I went back to our earlier meeting and I said, you had shared with me when we first met that the culture has been toxic. It's been tough for about 7 years. He was a chief HR officer. He said, that's right. I said, so with some of the narrative and the statistics we gave, we've showed some progress. He said, absolutely. But I thought it would be higher. And I said, what are we talking higher? He said, well, I really wanted it to be much higher than what it is. I go, what's that number? So what he was doing was giving me an ambiguous feedback. I said, so let me understand something. Your culture's been toxic for 7 years. In 1 year, we've showed you progress, but it's not moving in the direction you want. So you got 7 years to muck it up. We were given 1 year to show progress. He said, yeah, that doesn't sound right. We laughed about it because we want to fix things. We want to fix cultures. Cultures are the conversations that make up the workplace. Cultures are how we talk to each other, how we listen to each other. And when someone understands they give a perspective, that they're a personal brand, and they get better at accepting coachable thought processes and feedback approaches from their leaders and their teammates, everything gets better. It's just something that's not being done in the workplace enough of.